Division B West. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bahamut. We are here in Division B West with Artemis versus Spooky Ghost. Artemis will have the Joanna, Mephisto, Rhaegar, Maiev, and Lucio. On the side of Spooky Ghost, they're going to grab the Leoric, Sylvanas, Anubarak, Uther, and Anduin. I'm going to go ahead and start a prediction as to which team will get level 10 first. Which of these two teams will get level 10 first? Get your gambles in. You have 2 minutes to do so. Good luck to all the gamblers.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Did anyone free the treasure goblin? No. No one freed the treasure goblin, it looks like. Rhaegar, Lucio to top lane. I do like that we have double support for both of these compositions, so it'll be really interesting to see how the double support fares against the double support. No believers in Artemis, god dang. There we go. We got someone putting it. Oh, nice 420. Ha ha ha.
Smoke weed every day.
Rec, thank you for the Prime Gaming. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the Prime Gaming for 4 months. I very much appreciate that generosity. There's a lot of places you can use your Prime every month, and I appreciate using it here. Thanks for supporting the community, the stream, and Bandit. I guess me, but mostly Bandit and the community. Little shield glare out from the Joanna. We have 1 stack of the Bonds of Justice for the Maiev. You got another, I think we got about 30 seconds or so to get your gambles in if you would like to get any betting in, if the first minute or so of the game has influenced you in any way, shape, or form. More shield glares from the Joanna, just kind of dismounting and also slowing down the wave clear from those auto attacks. We will see a camp on the top left of our screen to be grabbed while that is being worked. Actually, we have a camp as well from Boundary X to be grabbed as well. We'll see the Uther helping out with that one. Still continued double soak rotations. Rhaegar in the solo lane up against the Leoric. Interesting choice right here to put this Rhaegar in the solo lane. Though if you look at it, who would you really put? Joanna? I don't think you want to put her in the solo lane. She'd probably fare fine, but I do like the Rhaegar up against the Leoric. He can self-heal. He's got good wave clear, honestly. Rhaegar's got pretty decent wave clear when it comes to supports and healers and Heroes of the Storm. We'll amp up into the rotation of mid. Rhaegar going to be splitting off to grab the camp on the left-hand side. We can actually set up some player vision really quickly. Leoric not showing in the top lane anymore. Maybe the assumed rotation out of top lane. No, he's going to be showing on that mini-map as the Anubarak is going to be seen by Lucio. 7 able to get that wall ride. Has the mix-up on his... What is it called again? Sorry, not mix-up. What is it called? Crossfade on the speed boost and healing boost. That's what it is, crossfade. Alright, that's the wrong button. I do not want to hit that right now. Pings on the left-hand side. Eric with a K. Does stall things out. Good stun from the Uther. Mephisto coming in with some really good Lightning Nova damage. That's Rhaegar to go down. First blood over to the side of our red team. That will be Spooky Ghost finding that kill, but it's going to be a trade. Oh no, things are collapsing. Things are falling apart. Eric with a K. He sets things up, but it all falls apart. Little Wolf going to get some heals from Uther and goes for him, but that armor will expire. I don't know. Can Little Wolf get away? Is there a push off from 7? No, there isn't. And Little Wolf does back away, so no quadra kill, but still a lot of early game kills. The camp over to the side of Artemis. They will start to have really good push through the top lane to weaken the front gate. The assumption is that Artemis will get the objective phase, but that's not a guarantee. Death timers are low. No 7 talents here advantage. Can the members of Spooky Ghost step in? I'm going to pull away the talents once again so we can see everything nice and clear on the screen. And we do have Boundary starting to step in. 14 out of the 40 skeletal defenders. Burrow in from Anubarak does not connect onto the Mephisto. Eric with a K going for a big skeletal swing. Dark Horse trying to anchor for the team. Looking for any sort of condemns and subdue slows. Did he actually go subdue at level 4? Did go subdue. Stun from Uther. It's always just assumed that the Joannas are going subdue, but I've been seeing a lot more of the W, the condemn pickup at level 4 as well. I'm blanking. Is it something vacuum, I think it is? Either way. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of Conviction. I think I'm thinking of Conviction. I think level 4 is typically the Iron Skin talent. That's the one. Standard Ground, I think, is what I'm thinking of. 7 talent, though, will be here for the side of our blue team. Spirit of Vengeance pickup, that Ruthless Spirit for the Maiev. Mephisto going to be going into the Trickery. I'm partial to the Frost, but Trickery is really, really strong because you have that 20% movement speed while active and for 2.5 seconds after. And a Mephisto hits 18 enemies with basic abilities while Shade form, you get the reset. So it's a lot of really good damage. As long as he's hitting people with that Lightning Nova, you can get the reset potential. First objective, though, going over to the side of Artemis. They're going to sidewall and start stepping in a little bit here and there. Those are the resets, allowing Ashe to continually jump in on this Mephisto with that Shaded Mephisto. A lot of good shredding onto the Uther, and will fall to said Mephisto. Or, yeah, to the Mephisto. Rogoth trying to get away, will be able to do so. Punisher should be able to take down the fort here. Sylvanas is trying to clear this out. The fight breaks out near the keep. Umbral bind onto one. Punisher jumps over. I believe it's a 15-second cooldown. Haunting way forwards. Joanna has the condemn. There's no blessed shield to lock her in place. And the fort goes down. A really early fort from the side of Artemis. And it's typically the team with the Sylvanas that finds an early fort with the first Punisher. Really well played from our blue team. Chat is conspicuously silent. Honest to God, that's kind of how my chat is. If I'm casting, it's really weird. Chat is like bubbly, bouncy, chatty, and then I'll get into a series, and either the chat will continue to be bubbly, bouncy, and chatty, or people just kind of like chill out and just watch the games. And then maybe they chat like in the in-between. But it's a lot, it is like when I start casting, a lot of people lurk, and that's understandable. I mean, it's the workday for a lot of people. I mean, on the East Coast, it's nearly 4 o'clock, so the workday's kind of getting to an end. But I think for a lot of people, it's like, you know, they hang out, they chat for the in-between, and then when they get in the game, they can just listen and do some work. There's nothing wrong with that. That's one thing I've noticed. It's one thing I've definitely noticed about days that I cast. And then, like, there's some days when, like, I'll play StarCraft 2 and people are, like, super chatty and the entire time. And there's some days when I play StarCraft 2 and people just hang out and lurk. It is what it is. I appreciate the chatters, the lurkers, you know, I'm just happy people watch my stream, realistically. Like, I'll finish a stream and I'll do a raid. I'm like, I had 90 viewers? Like, and it's, I don't know, it's just cool. It's just cool. We put in a lot of hard work, and there's days when it definitely shows, it feels. So I appreciate all of you. But anyways, bottom lane opened up. Our next Punisher will be Arcane in the mid lane. And we'll have Rhaegar grabbing a camp on the top left. We don't have Eric with a K invading this time. Also because the ally team is still all in bottom lane and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and take a look. Arcane, as I mentioned. Okay, I was looking to see if maybe Leorc was going to get rotated in top, but it's no, it's just going to be some double soaking. The ally crew coming near the camp in case there was the invade. Lucio scouting out the Anubrek in the rotation. Playing No Man's Sky and tabbing out of that takes a little extra, but still here. Oh, thank you, Todd. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a good day, and I hope you're enjoying your No Man's Sky. Mute down the stupid, especially if there's players in chat, so their effort is, oh. Well, ISO, I don't think you ever say anything stupid, personally. I think you're a very smart man. I think you're a very smart human. I don't want to assume. I don't think you've ever told me if you're a man. It's rude of me to assume. I think you're a smart cookie, alright? Hey, by the way, chat, which team hit level 10 first? Does anyone know? Hey, remember when I said level 13? I'm 99% sure it was the members of Artemis, but either way, Lucio and friends coming through. This is going to be a triple kill. That's going to be a containment disc onto this Leoric. He shall fall as well. I literally went on a tangent about, you know, people focusing on the game, and I'm not even focusing onto the game. I'm going to take a gander and a guess that this is definitely going to be, yeah, this is Artemis with the level 10 first. Just gonna guess on that one. A smart, finnable man cookie. Yes, yes. I went grocery shopping today, and I spent 10 minutes going around the store looking to see if they had the Halloween Oreos. The flavor apparently isn't any different, but I like the orange coloring on the stuff. I forget what it's called. The cream. The cream? The icing. I don't know. There was a section of Oreos missing, and I'm assuming they were about to put them on the shelves, and I was just early. 39 on the objective right now. Gonna grab another camp for the bottom lane, and it seems like the members of Artemis just have the momentum here in map number 1 in our second best of 3 of the day. 39 the objective, clear out the waves, push up for nearly 16 talent here. Filling, yes, the filling. It's like a, it's because it's not really like a cream. I guess it's a cream? I don't know. The cream always rises to the top. Yeah. Huh? So instead I bought, hold on. Big fight. That's a Umbra Bind onto a couple. Light Bomb from the Anduin. We've got a Containment Disc as well. Onto Leoric, which will expire. Ancestral Healing connects onto the Mephisto, who gets cleansed out as well with the Purge. Endurance of Hate will go onto 1, spreading to 2. Very low Uther will fall. Umbra Bind pulls, I think it's the Sylvanas back in the mix, but the Haunting Wave does get her out. And a high five from Lucio allows the Johanna to back away. Uther Ghost will expire. Yeah, so I couldn't buy Oreos, so my next best thing was to buy Rice Krispies, the cereal. A paste doesn't sound as appetizing. Yeah, I love the Oreo paste inside of the cookie. Man, the Oreo paste is so good. I mean, it's better than calling it the white goo. Anyways. Mid lane keeps going to be opened up. Punisher gets a jump at 16 talent to your advantage. The Johanna comes in with a Condemn. There's an Umbral Bind. There's a nice Divine Shield to save the Nubarak right there. As the mid lane keep is around 50%, and the members of Artemis will back away. Spooky Ghosts trying to find that 10 talent here. Am I eating glue again? No, not yet. I haven't run out of groceries yet. I just went grocery shopping today. Maybe in 2 weeks, when we're desperate for food. This is, I gotta be honest, it's a little rough right now on the side of Spooky Ghosts. I don't know how they're gonna step back into this beyond just turtling up and waiting for their 16 talents here. But that 16 talents here is so far away, and Artemis is playing very aggressive. Look at Lucio being a ward on the left-hand side. This is how confident Artemis is with their siege through this bottom lane, as well as the fact that they do have the Rhaegar as well for the extra healing. The Lucio ward is really, really good utilization of just his abilities. Now, the next objective is going to be Mortar in the top lane, but still finding siege through the bottom lane is beneficial to those periodic catapults that will be accumulating in that lane. Good evening, Shy. What's up? How you doing, Fran? Sub now for Glue Stream. We have a lot of really fun streams coming up. We have Crowd Control Friday. We have the Subathon coming up in early September. We've got Baja Ross in September, obviously. We've got a pizza cooking stream in September. Sometime in October, we're going to make a Bat House on stream. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but we're going to make a Bat House on stream. October, we have a Baja Ross giveaway. October, we have a bunch of spooky games. I'm toying with the idea of doing a charity stream in October. Maybe we'll do like some sort of spooky charity stream. There was literally something that released today through Twitch where like Twitch has some sort of integration with charities, and you can literally just like set it up through like the actual creator dashboard, which is really, really easy. So I think we're gonna do a charity stream in October. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like doing one. Glue cooking. I'll stop now. You're fine. You're having a day trying to get drunk currently? Hell yeah, brother. Crack open a beer. Do a charity for Bandit stream. I mean, every stream is a charity for Bandit stream. Every stream is me trying to accumulate enough money to buy food for Bandit and keep food on the table for him. And then I buy some packages of ramen for myself. Oh, well, I'm gonna look around. I think a charity stream in October would be fun. Vodka coolers and peach teeny. I always think of the apple teenies from Scrubs. I remember my best friend when he turned 21, he got an Appletini at the bar because he loved Scrubs. Like, he loved that show so much. He was like, when I turn 21, I'm going to get an Appletini. And he got one. And he was like, God, that was fucking awful. So, Spooky Ghosts, you got a Hearth, buds. No, these Hearths are, I think... Are they too late? These might be too late. Well, 8% off the core. Objective phase still being, actually, no, Leoric is going to be hearthing out. Cocoon onto a Nubarak, or Cocoon onto Rhaegar. Containment disc onto a Nubarak. Leoric has Hearth back. Divine Shield just in time onto Uther as he was about to expire. We do have 20 talent here, and we had 19% taken off the core on the right-hand side. Backs were okay. The backs were okay. I had thought that the damage was going to be a lot faster than I anticipated, but this does create a bit of a moment for... This creates a huge window, actually, for the side of Artemis because they've got this 3-level lead, and they're going for objective. How do even the members of Spooky Ghost try and step in? They've already burned quite a few heroics in the defense, and look at the opposing side. Artemis has got almost all their heroics up. Anubarak going for the chain CC onto Dark Horse, drops the Joanna down to 50%. Ancestor Healing is ready to go if Rhaegar wants to drop that onto Dark Horse at any time, but it doesn't seem like it is something that Dark Horse is even concerned with the still consistent healing of the Lucio and the Rhaegar. Big Durance Evade into the Umbral Bind combo. Mind Control from Sylvanas. That's a Leoric and an Uther to fall. Uther didn't have 20, so no redemption. Got some Ghost heals, but it's not enough. Mephisto popping off, finding a quadra kill. Nubrak tries to back away. Rhaegar chases in wolf form, gets the bite on the butt. Rogoth gets that impale. Nubrak burrows away. You rush through mid and you go for core. You got a wave. It's looking like map 1 and our second best 3 is going to go over to the side of Artemis. Very well controlled, very well played. Good Cocoon to save the stats from Rogoth. And this is map 1 in favor for the side of our blue team. Artemis will take it. GG, well played. There are camps. There's an objective phase. Whee! It's a fizzy beach fruit wine. It tastes like candy. I think I told you guys this story. There was there was one time I was talking with my neighbor about like shots. We were just talking about shots randomly, and his daughter was like, we were chatting in the living room having beers, and his daughter was like in the living room in the kitchen. I think she was like baking something. And I remember we were talking about like shots. Like I was like, oh yeah, like Fireball, blah blah blah. And then I was like, oh yeah, there was this when I was back in Michigan one time, we went to a bar, and I was like, oh, I'll do Fireball, and like the bartender was like, no, you need to drink this, and like the people in the party were like, yeah, we're all drinking this, and I'm like, all right, whatever, I'm just not gonna. It's not worth the argument. They had, what was it, Crown Royale apple something. It was like Crown Royale apple. Chat, it literally was like taking a shot of Jolly Rancher. And it was so funny because like my neighbor and I, we've been having this conversation for like 10, 20, 30 minutes. We were just talking about like bar stories and beers and shots and just like all this random stuff. And it was so funny because the moment I said, like, I was like, yeah, Crown Royal apple just tastes like green apple Jolly Ranchers. His daughter was like, oh, you don't say, do you? It's just like, no. You got your life ahead of you, kid. Don't drink. Don't be like us. Just look at all the dumb stuff we do. I gotta be honest though, that Crown Royal apple, like it literally it's dangerously sweet. Like it's just shots of Jolly Rancher basically. Let's go ahead and load up map number 2 for our best of 3 here. Let's see, did the players swap sides? 7 was on the left-hand side last time, Boundary on the right, so no, the players did not swap sides. That's good. Oh, my back hurts today, man. Should probably take something. The name Jolly Rancher invokes things. Dude, Jolly Ranchers when I was younger, like God, like Warheads. Do you guys remember Warheads when you were a kid? Oh my God. Like you would people would trade like many pieces of candy for like a singular Warhead. People, like, oh my God. You make my rancher jolly? Is she single? Any maidens? Hmm? Oh, I'm done. Alrighty, everybody. Let's go ahead and get into a game. On the left-hand side, we have Artemis. On the right, we have Spooky Ghost. I'm going to start a prediction as to which team gets first boss. Artemis or Spooky Ghosts. All right, you got 2 minutes on it. 2 minutes on your prediction. Go ahead and get the prediction in on which team will get the first boss. Which team will get the first boss on Towers of Doom?
5, 4.
Because I messed up, if there's no boss, I'll just delete the bet. But there you go. Who will get first boss? Get your gambles in, ladies and gentlemen. You got about 1 minute and 45 to do so. I forgot to make the third option, but as I said, if there's no third, if there literally is no boss, then I'll just delete the bet and you get your points back. But my expectation is that boss will go over to one of these two teams. So get your gambles in. Don't be cowards. Artemis does have the Abathur Illidan combo. That is, I think Abathur Illidan can solo the boss here, if I'm not mistaken. If that influences any of you. Alright, little just weighted push up from the Stukov. Another double support composition on the right-hand side. Technically a double support for the members of Artemis. It's a healer and a support if you really want to like break down the, you know, the nomenclature, if you will. Because of what they changed years and years ago. I gotta be honest, chat, I'm really looking forward to StarCraft 2 today. I've been really looking forward to StarCraft 2. I don't know why. I've been enjoying playing the campaign. I don't know if we'll ever play competitively. I don't know about that, but we'll definitely. You know, casting and stuff always is fun. Yeah. By the way, one of the overall sub goals is I'm considering it. It's not a guarantee, but one of the sub goals I'm considering for the subathon is to eventually run a small like StarCraft 2 tournament with like 6 to 8 people from the community. I feel like we could get enough people to do it. Like, just a very casual StarCraft 2 tournament with, like, a very tiny prize pool. Could do, like, a first, second, third place and do, like, a single elimination bracket or something? I don't know. Depends on how many people we get. Eric with a K does not pop the mech explosion. Illidan does take down the mech, which that is half a kill, by the way. If you did not know, that is half a kill, which means it is half of an experience chunk. Nice big shot lineup.
Welcome back.
Looks like there was a DC'd player for a second there. Illidan did go into the Unending Hatred at level 1. He's got 9 stacks already on Unending Hatred. That's really, really quick to be halfway through it. 2.5 minutes in. Not bad, not bad. You also do get a little extra from the heroic takedowns, which the mech, I believe, does count as a heroic takedown. All right, triple altar phase. We're going to see who's going to be splitting these. Typically, top left and right is a guaranteed trade, and then the bottom is, or the center or bottom is where players typically really kind of fight over this. Let's see what the fight looks like right now. No piercing light, by the way. We have Surge of Light at level 7. Little Wolf going for the channel. Interrupt by Dark Horse on the Joanna. We have Caludius, I think is how you say the name, will go down. The Uther is dead. Abathur sniping that kill with the hat. Mephisto jumping around. We got a bunch of Abathur mines over here as well. Abathur going a pretty standard build. That explosion on the hero that you just saw is going to be the Uther ghost form expiring. Now Illidan's got the hat. He's going in onto Boundary. He wants the kill. Will he be able to get it? Slows from May. And that will not... Oh, he still gets the kill. Diva mech does have the mech explosion. There's a time stop. It's at Horlum Anomaly at level 4 for the Chromie, so she just has more time traps. Illidan, he's focusing on to the May, but I think he might have been blinded there for a second. Either way, 4 shots onto the right side core, and that is going to be 36 to 32 in core HP. 8K to 1.5K in the bet. Nice, nice. Good gambling. As long as we break 1,000 on the bets, I'm always happy. As long as we break 1,000. I don't know why. It just makes me happy. Illidan gets the mech once again. Eric not popping the mech explosion, trying to hold on to it here. Illidan goes over the far side of the gate, but he doesn't have the cooldown reduction. Ah, he's got the sweeping strike, and he gets the 2 stacks. He gets the kill onto D.Va. She'll be dead for the next 15 seconds. Invade onto the camp. There's a stun from Uther. Divine Shield from the Joanna as the Aether Hat does connect onto her. Big Condemn coming in as well. Not as big as I thought because there was a time stop from the Chromie. Camp still being leashed to Chromie as Joanna forces out the enemy. Good disengage chase. Double objective phase coming up next on the left and the right-hand side. By the way, did you know that the altars have 500,000 HP and have 10,000 regeneration per second? Did you guys know this? Because I learned this yesterday. 500,000 HP. I think that is the highest HP thing in Heroes of the Storm, period. Boss is going to be up as well right now. You can actually see the stats for him if you are curious. How many Diablos is that? Aw, man, I'm not grubby. I can't do that math. Exclamation math. So in theory, you could attack the altars. In theory, yeah, in theory. Like if you use like an AoE attack, like a Sergeant Hammer, Napalm Strike, a Chromie, Deep Breath or something, technically you can deal damage, but it has 10,000 regeneration per second, and it has 500,000 HP. Ooh, with so much investment into bottom lane, this is going to be a camp or an invade onto the right-hand side. I love this call from Artemis. I love, they send Joanna bottom lane. She'll be slowing things down a little bit. Abathur gets the channel on the left. Oh my god, that's 8 shots into the enemy core, 36 to 24 in core HP. Abathur gets back behind the gate.
I will not return to those wretched mines.
Your powers with me, Gravekeeper.
I always love that. I love that Gerby was just equivalating things to Diablo health pools. God, I miss CCL already. It sucks. No, we're just gonna have to learn how to cast other things. That's just what it is. Chastise onto the Uther. Mephisto still coming in with some damage. Light Bomb from the Anduin. Falling Sword connecting onto 3. Illidan getting a lot of damage around the enemies that are going to be pulled in by the Condemn. Is there a Subdue? It was already finished out. I completely missed that. Subdue was finished out at some point in this game, so that 80% slow is always as Illidan goes back in with the Aether Hat trying to find some damage here, and he gets the Swift Strike out. Sweeping Strike, excuse me. Ninja, hello, bud. There was someone thanking you earlier for the gifted sub. I unfortunately rudely do not remember their name, but someone wasn't here earlier thanking you for a gifted sub, so just want to pass that message along. It also says they're invulnerable. I do believe you are correct on that. It does say that they're invulnerable, yes. But maybe there's a window when they're not.
Rise from the depths.
In time for a slug. Yeah, there's an Illidan Abathur game. And Abathur is, or excuse me, Illidan, how many stacks of Unending Hatred does he have? 47 stacks? There's the D.Va Mech explosion. Can he kill? Can he kill? Yes, he can. Double altar phase coming up here. The Falling Sword from the Joanna. We have a Hunt Illidan, so he can hunt in from the top lane. If anyone's wondering, the range on Hunt, I can actually show you really quickly on the, you can actually see here on the minimap, that light circle, so you can actually see he's encroaching now. Illidan can hunt, and he's gonna hunt. I didn't see where, sorry. It was right onto the Mei to delay out the objective phase channeling. We do have Chromie with the channel in the bottom. 20 core HP remains on the right-hand side. Mei pops the Cryo Freeze. I'm gonna pop down, or pull down the Talons as the Illidan sticking to this Mei like glue. Shield glares out as well. Temporal Loop onto Mephisto. He does go down. D.Va boosting in. She's got the Bunny Hop. Unstoppable from Joanna's unaffected by the Bunny Hop value. It does expire. Lurking Arm from Stukov, but Illidan, he don't care. He's got a Light Bomb. He's gonna land it onto 3. Condemn from Joanna. Subdue's got the slow. Illidan's got the chase, and that's just more kills. This Illidan is fed, as they would say in League of Legends. Though I don't know if he's going to be able to live under tower shots with that armor reduction. Don't think he'll get the heals from Anduin either that far away. Flash heal onto Joanna. There's a Divine Star as well. Illidan goes back and he's going to find a kill. Chromie with another one. D.Va loses the mech. I gotta look. I mean, how 56 stacks on the Illidan. It's just attack damage, but still. It's still insane scaling on the Illidan, man. This Illidan is just absolutely... Ooh, Mephisto jumps away. Divine Storm onto the Illidan, but he's still fine. He's still fine. Bottom lane bell tower is converted. And I said earlier that it was going to be 4 more shots, but this temple, this tower, this altar has not been channeled yet. By the way, if you didn't know this, hold on, let me see. Let me show you this really quickly. When the bell towers fire from the Raven Lord, it's literally a bell. You can actually see it like ring. Hold on, I'm trying to... Look at that, it rings. Some ravens fire out.
You're losing your touch, Raven.
I have lost track who I've gifted. I appreciate the support though. I just wanted to let you know that someone was thanking you. Just want to share that love. Another condemn from the Joanna as we have fight breaking out in bottom. That's a very low Joanna. Oh, no, that was the clone. That was the clone. I was like, wait a minute. Who's Rom? That's not the Joanna. Dark Horse was the Joanna. All right, so that will expire. I got baited by it. No boss still. No boss still. As a reminder, if there's no boss through the entire game, I just delete the prediction. You get your channel points back. I forgot to create a third prediction for this game. Sachi, can we talk about how the froggy emotes are like the cutest on Twitch? The froggy emotes are just the best. Like I have a bunch of them added to the channel and they're just so goddamn cute. Yeah. Day was the one who showed it to me and I never looked back. I started replacing some of the Peepo emotes with froggy emotes instead because they're cuter. Oh, was it Sachi? It might have been Sachi, actually, who was thanking, yeah. Froggy is way better, I agree. Light Bomb from the Anduin onto the Illidan. We have a D.Va Bunny Hop. There's going to be an Avalanche. Doesn't push the Illidan to a bad spot, but the Massive Shove is going to push the Joanna into the Death Zone. We do have Jotak trying to do something, but is going to fall. Abathur, does he go for it? Does he try? He's going to actually clone the Joanna, so there's 2 Joannas right now. 7. Trying to get away, 300, 400 or so HP. We do have that Chrome with the Temporal Loop still playing underneath the bell tower. We have oh no, oh my god. The go-kart. The Anduin tries to flash shield. The bell tower is converted. It seems like the members of Artemis have finally lost a fight here, and that will be still 16 to 14 in levels. Joanna, no way do they go for an interrupt. Yeah, okay. Ektar, good to see you. Day has blessed our lives. Cute frogs and new hot are the new hot. Oh, absolutely. Froggy's so hot right now. Ektar, how's your day going, bud? You're actually you're in time. We're gonna play StarCraft 2 soon. You're not far. You're showing up not too far away from StarCraft 2 time.
I've opened my tunnel as well.
I was watching a streamer last night. Sorry, just the way that the Raven Lord was talking right there. I was watching a streamer last night going on a tangent about how Vegeta is like such a little bitch in Dragon Ball Z. And they made some really, really good points about it. I'm like, huh, yeah, you're right. Vegeta is kind of a bit of a cock. Like, he marries the richest woman on the planet with like science, like scientist, all that, and like he was like the Saiyan prince. Like every time someone's better than Vegeta, he's like, I can't believe someone's better than me. It's like when you're in high school and there's like someone who's like really, really good at art, and then they go to art school and then they find out there's people extremely better than them. And then they're just like, they complain about that all the time. That's Vegeta. That is Vegeta in a nutshell. I never thought about it until now. Anyways, Durance of Hate will connect onto Illidan, I think it is, who does get leapt out of that one. We have a very low Uther Temporal Loop onto him as well. Rogoth trying to get something in the backline over here on the left-hand side. That's going to be a condemn from the Joanna, Bunny Hop from the D.Va. Icing from the Mei, pushing the Chromie around. D.Va Mech Explosion. The members of Spooky Ghost trying to play within that range. Illidan getting massively shoved into the bell tower. Big damage onto D.Va Pilot, but she gets into the mech just in time. Dark Horse getting low. Illidan goes in deep for the kill. Can he make it out? Yes, he will, and he takes down the D.Va mech. He's at 73 stacks of unending hatred. Now, who's gonna go for these 3 bell towers? Because 3 bell towers with this bottom lane conversion does end. Can Mephisto make it up here and get the channel onto 1? I think Mephisto should make it up here and get... Oh, unless Oh, I thought he was gonna get hunted. It was the diva who got hunted. Abathur could sacrifice his body to delay. Abathur could literally tunnel in and sacrifice his body. Yeah, that mine's not gonna be in time. And Uther gets the right side channel. A little greedy on the bell tower conversion. I think they could have just rushed for objective, then gone boss, but it doesn't matter right now. Mephisto goes down. Uther with the rewind right there, excuse me. 26 to 10 in core HP. Big Divine Storm. Actually, it was not that big, just onto the Illidan. Vegeta is the guy who gets beat up to show how strong the current bad guy is. Yeah, exactly. That feel when you Anduin yoink people and they dive right back in. Mine's also gonna delayed, but if you're quicker than that, yeah, I would agree. I would agree. Artemis going for boss. Temporal loop onto the Mei. She pops the cryo freeze to buy a little bit of time. Boss is low. There's a light bomb onto one. There's a time stop from Chromie. Boss might be leashed here. That's one leash, so it's gonna start gaining HP slowly. Massive shove from Stukov, pushes Dark Horse into a bad spot, but it's already the Mei who needs to back away. Bunny hop from the Diva. Boss's leash, no boss to be gained by either side. Falling Sword gets the cleanse on the Durance of Hate. A very low Mei goes down. Eric with a K might lose the mech. That also will be Uther to fall. Pilot to go down. Boundary should be killed. Was that a point-blank hunt from Illidan? It was. Look at the cooldown. Pentakill. Stream Deck, you had one job, man. You had one job, Stream Deck. Illidan may be soaking and pushing up mid while someone goes for the channel here. Starting the potential barrage. Like, doesn't Yamcha die and he, like, never really complains about it? All I'm saying is, like, Vegeta's supposed to be like this badass, like amazing Super Saiyan, or badass Saiyan like prince, and he's just a prince. He's just a complainy boy. All right, well with the boss, that does confirm the game, and that will be the series over the side of Artemis. They take the series in a 2-0. GG, well played. Yamcha got Yamcha'd.